So his funeral was yesterday. It was in Birmingham. I know 1,000 people. Well, I'm not gonna say 1,000. Thousands of people saw the greatness go off into the sunset, man, in which was Ozzy Osbourne, bro. If you don't know who I'm talking about, then you probably live under a rock and under some because godly, you should really hit yourself if you don't know who Ozzy Osbourne was. I have a aunt and uncle that I attribute them with Ozzy Osbourne because that's when I first heard the every single thing that he's ever put out, even leading up till then, even as of recent, as of Post Malone, man. Shout out Post Malone to even getting to work with him. Even Travis Scott, man. Damn. Even Travis Scott got to work with him, bro. That would have been somebody I would have, somebody I would want to collab with because I attribute my melodies to him, man. Like hearing his cadences, I kind of attribute that to my music, which you could kind of see in some of the music that I have. So R.I.P. to Ozzy Osbourne, man. And I didn't know that, but he used to have a band, and before that they weren't calling themselves Black Sabbath, but once they saw that people were paying to get scared, they're like, hey, why don't we do that with our music? And I thought that was pretty badass, bro. I thought that was pretty amazing, man. And if I had some sound bites right now, I'll add some, yeah, because that's pretty dope, bro. And man, a lot of these shorts that are coming my way in my feed, man, it's Ozzy Osbourne, man. R.I.P. It's sad, bro, and it's been I've been down, bro. Like, man, I wake up happy, and then it's like, Mama, I'm coming home, and I just get all sad again, man. But definitely a legend, man. Definitely a legend, bro. Excuse me, God, man. Men can be so sick, right? Trying to podcast and stuff. That's why I need to step away from the soda, man, because it always makes me burp and 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 burp. And now I just reminded myself that I have some soda that I can go get, which I will probably burp more on the mic, and we don't want you to do that, Dex, so stop. We're here to talk about Ozzy. We're not here to talk about you, fat boy, okay? We're here to talk about what happened to Ozzy Osbourne. Keep it straight and simple to the point. We don't want to hear nothing about you. Godly. We don't want to hear about you, boy. We want you to put another candle out or something. Jesus. Mama, I'm coming home. That's all that was on my freaking shorts, dude. Like, and it's just Ozzy Osbourne like transforming in AI. Like, godly. And then I keep going and going, and then it's freaking Hulk Hogan, and I keep scrolling and scrolling, and it's freaking Bill Cosby making a drink in the background of his son's thing, and it's like, no, that one was a lie. I'm sorry. The last one was just for entertainment purposes only. God. You know, the other day, I don't know if any of y'all freaking noticed, all right, but I did a video, okay, and it's in my freaking videos right now, and it's Instagram rappers that I reviewed, and you can go watch that if you want to right now, but right now we don't need to be talking about that. We just need to talk about the great one, which was Ozzy Osbourne. Give us some more facts on him, Dex. All right, well, also, Ozzy Osbourne passed away peacefully July 22nd, 2025 at the age of 76, surrounded by loved ones. His funeral procession was in Birmingham on July 30th, was attended by thousands, including fans, civic officials. The Osbourne family honored him with a heartfelt symbol by Sharon. She was wearing red hair and her wedding band around her neck that when they had their vows renewed in 2017. And she also threw up that sign that Ozzy Osbourne throws up. It's the metal sign, you know, but she was so sad. She looks really good for her age. I'm just going to say it. Hey, go Gilfs, right? I'm just saying pause, right? Because this is not about that. I need to stop. I'm just saying he probably would have let me to, hey, you know, Ozzy, I'm just saying, you had a nice piece of, you know what. So, But Mama, I'm coming home. He's there right now with Jimi Hendrix, bro. They're getting the collab of the century. They got Tupac on there, XXXTentacion, Nipsey Hussle, and a couple of more greats that are on there. Probably gonna have Dollar Bill on there. You know, the one that Akon sacrificed. I mean, never mind about. Don't be talking about that, Dex. People aren't ready to hear it yet. We're going to freaking destroy you before you even get started. This is about OZZY. We don't want to hear about your little endeavors, Dex, okay? This is supposed to be about Ozzy Osbourne. Tell us some more facts about him. Whatever. You know, he's the founder of Black Sabbath. You know, the year was 1968. Released classic Sabbath albums from 1970 to 1978. Dismissed from Sabbath, launches solo career. Released 13 solo albums, wins the best rock album in Grammys. He has 9 Grammys. Sometimes you just got to go by yourself and you don't have to listen to whatever a person has to say about you, and you're not going to listen to it and you don't care what they have to say because you're going to go solo dolo and you're going to win, baby. That's what he did. That's the kind of man Ozzy Osbourne was. Michael John Osbourne. That's who he was, okay? And let me know if you want me to do another one about Hulk Hogan, because I didn't like the Rihanna song that she made about Hulk Hogan. It was probably AI, and I don't know why it was named that. Got a couple views, though. All right, but man, this is bad, bro. You know, Sharon Osbourne confirmed he remained positive and hopeful in the lead up to his final show. His longtime guitarist Zakk Wylde described an emotional final text from Ozzy Osbourne after the concert. Thanks for everything. I love you, buddy. A testament to their deep friendship and their bond, which extended beyond the music. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was a freaking young lad, a little tadpole swimming in the freaking lake of I don't know what's going on in the world, used to have something called MTV. Okay, it's on a television with the freaking remote. And there was a time where the Osbournes ran the freaking country. That's all we wanted to see, so that's all they gave us on MTV. It was all about the Osbournes. And Sharon, I guess he was, pretty bad right there. But they were for the world to see before social media, bro. They were in everybody's household. So shout out to Jack and to Kelly. And I grew up watching them. So do your math on how old that is and keep it to yourself. Don't like to tell people about my age, okay? You don't have to. Now, I know we got a lot of swagger jackers. We got a lot of people that likes to grab the freaking car they're in and go into your car and take off and drive off and look just like you. But they're not that. Let's not get this confused with what this really is and what we can muster up some thoughts about this and call it some specific thing. This is streaming, fatty. That's what you're doing. And why isn't anybody acknowledging it? I don't know, because they're scared. They should be. But this is not about me today, bro. This is about Ozzy Osbourne. Give us some more facts, fat guy, fat boy, fat man. Give us some more freaking facts. We want to see it. We want to see what you got to say. And then that's it. All right. Ozzy Osbourne, his life and legacy. Ozzy Osbourne life and legacy stands as following, as a monument in rock history. From enlightened heavy metal rise to inspiring countless musicians, his raw stage presence and distinctive voice. He did have one of those voices. Now, if you're not into what I'm talking about, you can just change the channel. If you don't do it, I wouldn't blame you. Because we now like to call each other mindful individuals, and we are going to be remaining that to the day that we die like Ozzy Osbourne. Ozzy Osbourne, you I miss him already, but I'm gonna tell you what, I can't be sad because he projected, bro. People don't understand, bro. These are vessels that were here momentarily. There's something else for us. We That is what you got to do. Everybody has to do it, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you're afraid of death. That's what we're going to have to do one day. We're all going to have to go to that place. And good on you if you go before I do, right? And good on you if you go before me. Either or, mother effer. Huh? Either or. Like it's either going to be me or you. Because somebody's going to be hearing about somebody. And if I hear about you, then I got to find another individual to do that with. So that way I know when I don't die. If that makes sense. But R.I.P. to Ozzy Osbourne. Again, this is not about me. This is not about I Am Dex TV. This is not about you subscribing right now. This is not about me making music and you can actually find music within these freaking compounds of this YouTube channel. And right now I'm just telling you about Ozzy Osbourne and how great this legend was and how he went solo. Bro, he went solo, bro. He went freaking solo, dude. In 1979. Think about that. In 1979, what were you doing in 1979? I was not here. Don't know what the hell was going to go on. Don't know what was going on then. Don't know what's going on now. But because I'm not like 607 Unk and I can just transfer to different freaking realms and all this boogly hoogly. I'm just saying, bro, in conjunction with what I'm saying, Ozzy Osbourne left in 1979 to become a solo artist. Think about that in rap times. Think about that like he was the rapper at that time doing the crazy stuff. But it's just now they call it rap. But back then it was heavy metal. Metal, I want to hit it. That's when I think London was really mostly on their ship. Or English-based rap was on their stuff. Because now, again, I don't ever hear any London boats and goats and dons and goats and books and dogs and oaks and oaks and that they should have kept the melodies because how Osbourne, Mama, I'm coming home. He had that voice like nines and nine and nine and nine. But this is not about me. I would have loved to have a song with Ozzy, bro. Post Malone, you're lucky, bro. You're lucky you got to freaking make it. And Travis Scott, too. You're lucky you got to do a song with that legend, bro. Be freaking happy. I think actually another one as well. I think like more than one. I mean, I would have freaking... What to do to be collabing with Ozzy? I saw this video of Ozzy Osbourne looking at the remake of his song that Little John had recreated, Let's Go. And Ozzy Osbourne was like, he looked real confused. Like he really didn't like what he heard. Like he probably heard Trick Daddy and was like, what the hell is this, Sharon? What the hell is this? What the hell is this, mother? If you want some, come get some. 305 and them. What the fuck is this, Sharon? It's fucking garbage. I'm not picking sides. Just show yourself already. R.I.P. to Ozzy Osbourne. That's what this video is about. So when you see this thing like years down the line and mosey on over down to that time, wherever it's at, and you see this video, you know what this was injunction about. You know what this was in favor of Ozzy Osbourne himself. Because this ain't about me. This is about Ozzy Osbourne, bro. R.I.P. You know, founder of Black Sabbath. You know, Ozzy Osbourne spent his last days in pain, bro. And he gave y'all people the last of him. So y'all better be happy, bro. And this video is over right now. But there's going to be more because I think I'm tapping.